So, question 3153. We would like 1,000,000 Swedish krona, and we're going to have it in 20 krona notes. The 20 krona notes have the dimension 120 millimeters long, 67 millimeters wide. I will probably change this to meters. This would give me 0.12 meters long and 67 millimeters, 0.067, and I can't write it up there because it's too small. Let's write it here instead. 0.067 meters wide. So how many notes am I going to need to make 1,000,000 kronas in 20 krona notes? Well, I take 1,000,000 kronas and I divide it by 20. That will tell me how many 20 krona notes I need. So then I have 100,000 divided by 2. 2 into 10 goes 5 times. And then I count up all the zeros I've got left. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I will need 50,000 20 krona notes. What's the area of one note? Well, it's going to be 0.12 multiplied by 0.067. That's going to be the area of one 20 krona note. So the area of 50,000 notes is going to be 50,000 times 0.12 times 0.067. And you don't have to use loads of brain power for this, because these are the sort of numbers that you're probably more than welcome to use a calculator for. So when it gets to numbers like this, you can do them if you want to practice your multiplication with decimals. It's a good technique to practice. Times 0.067 equals 402 square meters. I will need 402 square meters of paper to be able to produce 1,000,000 Swedish kronas in 20 krona notes. Everybody with me on that? Yeah, good. I'm expecting, let's jump then straight to 1,000 kronas, because I'm not going to bother with B as well. I'd expect you to be able to work that out. We'll jump straight to question C here, where it says 1,000 kronas. Well, I don't need as many notes, of course, if they're going to cost, if there's 1,000 krona in each note. How many notes will I need? I will only need 1,000 notes to make 1,000,000 kronas if each of the notes have the value of 1,000 kronas. And the dimension of the 1,000 krona note is 0.16 meters multiplied by 0.082 meters. So the area of paper that I'm going to need is going to be just as before, 1,000 times 0.16 times 0.082. Again, you can practice it with your multiplication technique with decimals if you want, or you can be a little bit lazy and use a calculator. 13.12 square meters.